a Dredfunn original production. Please sit back and enjoy.
Hey guys, Dredfunn here with another quick little Dredfunn draws. Recently I've been blessed to be doing some how to draw projects with some local kids at the YMCA this summer. And I stumbled across a video by Graham Shaw. He did a TED Talk about, I guess it's about memory, and he does this neat little lecture. And in it, it's got this neat little thing about how to draw. It's very cool because for me, like I work with kids from an age of 4 up to 12. Not all in one group, like they're separated. So a lot of times, like these kids haven't even developed the tactile skills yet with the pens and the pencils, while others have developed some of that coordination and are able to follow a step-by-step process. So, you know, I modified some of the stuff that I saw Graham Shaw doing, and I came up with this neat little step-by-step process on cartooning and how you can take familiar shapes that kids from age 4 and up will know, and how to assemble them in a neat way to do some cool cartooning. So first off, I always tell the kids, draw a 6. So you draw a nice little 6 up in your corner. And then I tell them to draw a V. Next, I ask them to draw a U. So you got a 6, a V, and a U. Next, I then tell them, I imagine squishing that U down so it's kind of like a squished U. This actually has worked because I've done this half a dozen times. It's pretty neat because it's a nice setup mentally for the kids, because some of them will say, well, that looks like a smile, and you'll see how that plays in later. But anyways, I tell them this is all you need to create an interesting cartoon image. I don't tell them straight away that we're going to be creating a head, even though you'll see that's what we're going to be doing here. So I then tell them, imagine you take this U and you push it over and you got a U like this, which kind of looks like a C, but in all fact a C should be more of a circle. So that's why I go with this. It's more like the Canadian habitant symbol there, les habitants, with the H in the middle. So I tell them to push the U over, and that gives you a C. Once they've done that, we then begin with the drawing. And in the middle of the page, I tell them to take that image and draw it larger. So we end up with a nice little sideways U. The kids can understand that. They see it. They're quite into it because, you know, it's a simple little stroke of the hand. Mind you, prior to this, I've also discussed to them how to use their hands and how to hold their pencils a little bit. So this isn't so unfamiliar even for young kids as young as 4. Like I said, if you want, try this yourselves at home. Throw this video on if you want. I mean, you can do this as well as kids as young as 4. Anyways, next, once we've done that, I then say, next we're going to focus on the 6. And you want to put a 6 right here. Nice little 6. Then you're going to take and double that 6 and put it right here. Now, some of the kids, not a lot, they catch on right at this point, and they say, ooh, I see a face. If you've seen it already, excellent. We then go in, and I tell the kids, you want to color this part. Right here. Boom. And you got a nice little colored 6. Next, I tell them to take this squashed U, or a smile, and put it right here. And it's at this moment that just about every kid realizes that they have created a cartoon image just using a few simple, everyday symbols, letters, numbers, whatever, to create this. I then go ahead and tell them, you know, you got to flip this C around. So we flip that around and we put this over here for the ear. I then go ahead and I draw an S. So I guess that could go right about here. And the reason why I draw an S is I visually show them what would happen if you pull on both sides of the S. You end up with an image that would look like that. Again, the reason why I'm telling them this is because I'm working with kids. Graham Shaw is working with Alzheimer patients or stroke patients, people that have memory issues, and doodling and drawing is something that can really, really help. You can also put a little cleft there, give them a nice little cheeky cheek. Anyways, the reason why I asked them to draw this S, stretched out S, is because we're then going to go ahead and do that same kind of thing right there. Boom. You then flip it over. I asked them to draw it as well because it familiarizes the hand. You take it from the ear, and there you go. Go ahead and add a little t-shirt. And it's at this point that I try to bring the kids back in and say, hey, boys and girls, look, have we used everything that I've put up in that corner? Did we use the S? Did we use the squished U? Did we use the big U? Did we use the V? Did we use the 6? And they're all like, no, we didn't use the V. And it's at that point that we flip the V over into a triangle without a bottom. And we go ahead and we add 5 of them. As you can see, I've sort of not left myself very much room, but we'll do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of looks like Bart Simpson, sort of. Anyways, this is loosely based on the Spike character that, like I said, Graham Shaw draws for these people. And by all means, check out his videos as well. I then go in and show them how they can add a few accoutrements like this. Maybe, add a nostril for a nose. And we then go in and I show them another sort of step-by-step process. And then last but not least, in this half-hour drawing session that I do with these kids, which is almost introductory to try to see what their levels are, I then go ahead and I reproduce 3 eyes, 3 sets of eyes. So at this time, we've also learned how to draw quickly, circular eyes to add to that, just to give them another creative avenue to express. And this is where it gets neat. So we got a nose, and we got 2 eyes right here. Do another one like this. Do another one like this. The reason why I do this is because I want to show them how adding eyebrows can really emote a lot of emotion in your character's face. And these are just simple cartoon images, but man, it's cool when you pull it off. So just looking at these 3 different heads here, you can kind of get an idea of where you place your eyebrows, what kind of expression you're going to have. So just doing something like check marks, like this. Look at this fella. Look at him. He's an angry guy now. Angry bird. You can even throw like an angry mouth down there. Arr, he's angry. He's ready to roll. With this one, I mean, we could do maybe put the eyebrows halfway down, kind of give him a lidded look, kind of like he's looking at somebody very sly, like what's going on with you, fella? Another one you could do here is give him a very big surprised expression. Put the eyebrows up high and add a circle like that. It's like, oh, surprise. Anyways, that's kind of what I do with the kids. There's a few other neat little things that we do, but try this at home. Like I said, this little step-by-step process you can use time and time again. Like right here, I mean, if you want, let's do this V. We'll start here. Boom. Instead of that, that's our nose. Add a 6. Add a 6. Color in the 6. Not too bad. Add a smile. Hey, perfect. Boom. Throw an ear. Boom. Maybe a nice little shirt like that. Maybe you want to make this one female. Add an earring like that. Maybe you want to go with a different hairstyle. I don't know. Maybe, some bangs or something like this. Tell them to draw a taco. Kind of looks like a taco. Add some lines. This kind of stuff is fun to do. It's just doodling. I mean, you can get more creative and more into it all you want. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Just doing it, let alone, or doing it time and time again, you'll get better. And you can do all kinds of crazy, neat things. You can make weird little bald elves, if you want. Alien elves, I guess. Anyways, hope you guys like that. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out some of my time-lapse videos and my other content here on YouTube and Instagram, as well as on Facebook and stuff. Anyways, hope you guys like this. Dredfunn out.
This has been a Dredfunn.com production. Thanks for watching.